Warning: due to the use of dangerous power tools and chemicals, this video is intended for adults only.
As always, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that bell to be notified for future videos.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the fish tank. It has been a fat minute since I made a video, but I decided since I have to wait for parts, hint hint, I'm gonna put a part 1 out for you today. So as you guys see here, we have a Hot Wheels very stripped Boneshaker, and the goal for today is to completely change this Boneshaker into a custom 3D printed Ratrod. So let's see the process that I was going to do, and at the end there's a bit of a surprise, so stay tuned.
Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the fish tank. I am Cole, and today I am finally tackling a Boneshaker. If you guys have been a fan of the channel, everyone knows I've been stripping parts from this poor Boneshaker for a while. But for today, I finally came up with an idea to make this cool. So the plan is very simple. We're going to tap and drill these posts. We're going to spread this. We're going to spread the base here about, I don't know, I'm thinking about this length farther out. We're going to put a giant motor on here. And we got these ridiculous wheels that we're going to put on this thing. So they're kind of ratty looking. You can see those old Matchbox wheels. And then we got these really fat muscle machine wheels that I have an idea that I want to do some weathering with. And we're going to make this thing just a full Ratrod. So I plan on lifting the front wheels, I think, high. And then we're going to make these rear wheels go like up here. So it's like really low. Kind of, my idea is kind of like a cartoon car, but I'm not sure yet. We're just kind of, we're gonna have to wait and see. So let's jump into it, guys.
Alright, so like we were talking about, before we strip the paint or anything, or even think about stripping the paint, I wanted to flatten these posts because I completely messed them up. As you see there, they're very jagged and they're very rough, and they just do not look good at all. So that is what we're going to start with. We're going to smooth these down as best as possible. And to be honest, I didn't tap this one just because I know that the piece that I'm actually working on right now is going to be eliminated anyway. So I do not know what I was thinking at the time, but I did smooth that out pretty nice, as you see there. And we did do the back because the back will be there. But it was just a process, that's just habit. So before we move on to the paint stripper, what I'm going to do here is just examine the casting, just quickly briefly say what I'm going to do. So after we strip the car, I plan on taking the front piece off, cutting it off with the snippers, and leaving the back post. So as you see here, the paint on this thing wasn't that great from the factory. It just shows there's a lot of just missed spots and that the cars aren't really fully painted underneath. But that's understandable since it's underneath the car, and you really don't see that unless you're doing what we're doing right here. So after examining that and the screen blurring out, I don't know why that happened, I grabbed the old chum bucket, and it kind of looks like an actual chum bucket right now with all the red because I was working on that 69 Charger and I messed up. And then after that, you close it as normal, shake it, and put it off to the side and wait. So after we're letting paint dry, we're going to work on the original body. Make sure you use your safety glasses, and don't do this. Do not put a cutting disc on a drill. If you guys remember, my Dremel is pretty broke because that was from my fault from doing this. So I did the second best thing I could think of, and I grabbed the drill. So my suggestion is don't do this, but what I'm doing here is I'm just clearing out enough room so I can put a square axle tube in the back. And believe it or not, the disc was wide enough to fit that perfectly. So I wasn't complaining too much. Here I attempted to try to cut it, but then I realized I could just use my snips to cut it, and it cut it perfectly with just the snips. I do not know why I tried to waste my time cutting it with this, but that was me attempting. After that was cut off and a lot of sanding and trying to get it as straight as possible, because I done goofed, we are at this stage, and there it is. There's the front piece disconnected from the back, and this was the point of the video where I was thinking I'm going to start extending this and work on the axle tube. So this is the same stuff I use for extending most of my rat rods, if you guys don't remember. It's pretty cool K&S tubing, and I like it because you can go as far as you want or as close as you want. I just wanted to give it more of that realism look. But honestly, I didn't think it had enough realism look. So that's something you need to keep a thought of, just so you know. So as you see here, I haven't measured it out to the exact size that I want it. It's for the axle tube, of course. And this was honestly probably the easiest part of the video, I would say. And because I've done it 100 times, you know. So as you see here, we have it on the stand, or the stick that you use to let things dry, so it's up in the air. And all we do is very simple. Just put a dab of glue in the middle, and then make sure you squeeze and push your axle tube down straight, so the wheels will be flushed. After this, I realized I did not like how this was looking, so I decided I'm going to change it up. And I reached out to one of my friends, Full Custom Diecast. You'll learn more about him after this clip. And he helped me design a special frame, motor, and front end for this car. So more details will be at the end of this video, but we kind of completely scratched what we worked on here, and we completely changed the idea. So we're gonna have to see where it goes, and we're gonna have to wait for part 2 to see how it comes out. Guys, thank you for stopping by the fish tank. I know I didn't do much, but I really miss making videos, and I really miss your guys' feedbacks and comments. So I will see and hear from you guys very soon. Talk to you guys later. Alright, now we're at the end of the video for this week. But everything you just watched, we're pretty much scrapping, because I decided to collaborate with Full Custom Diecast and start over this project. So, what my friend did was he designed a custom frame, a custom front end, and he customized a motor. So, now all we have to do is wait for parts, and part 2 will be coming soon. If you guys want to build a Boneshaker like I am, I would suggest to go check out Full Custom Diecast. He builds pretty much anything out of 3D print. So he built for me, or me and him were collaborating, and he designed the frame, the front end, and the motor for part 2 of this video. Again, make sure to go check out Full Custom Diecast. He is on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. All those links will be down below. This was not a sponsorship. This was just me helping out a friend. So again, make sure to go check out Full Custom Diecast on YouTube, Instagram, and or Facebook. Get in contact if you want something 3D designed. Thank you guys. Stay tuned for part 2 of this video. It will be coming to you very soon.